咁單 case 就交俾我咯噃，多謝晒啊老細。I'm 黎媽的士 ，of course you would better call me 晏晏。得閒一齊發達啦。
It gets dark and the road gets slippery. Take care when you cross the road.
More needs, more opportunities, more goals, more possibilities.
等我瞌一瞌，just a nap.
Oh, welcome, 偉 Sir.
Last night, I didn't go out last night. Busy writing my blog. And then, boom, 早晨 sleep, maybe in my next life.
I've got you some very horrible movies, and I promise you, it's gonna be an unforgettable evening. Whoa, be careful! People has free fire of life. Huh? You don't say that here.
做乜啊，太長啊
The yellow terrace road is so long, so soft, and so trouble. Most importantly, it doesn't match my skin color. If there is no fashion clothes, who will trust my neuroscience exorcism office? 朱古力除咗打鬼，仲可以當零食咁食。保鮮紙除咗捉鬼咧，仲可以攞嚟包隔夜餸，簡直抵到爛。The Yin Yang 3D glasses, you need to soak it in willow leaf water and a cow's tear, then rub it. Put it under the moonlight of when the inchy volume reaches its maximum for 49 days. If you want to make it, you can check my blog. It's a beginner's guide, but I can't guarantee you can learn it. Neuroscience Exorcism Office, action! 返工啦 Copy that! Easy 啦 It's a tough one, boss! 朱古力 check! 保鮮紙 check! Thunder Talisman Scientific Version! Thunder to me! 唔該晒 Lily! Crackers and fireworks!
陰森森，黑麻麻，盞燈時明時暗，真係
好得人驚啊！乜啊 ？Ouch！ 而家係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊 ！Nice, I like it. Huh, I got you. You can do anything, but you choose to hurt people. Go listen to Lily's lesson and study again. Reincarnate soon 啦！Easy 啦 Copy that!
A tooth for a tooth.
唔該晒 Lily! Thunder to me!
The law is above all else.
乜啊 It's a tough one, boss!
An eye for an eye.
Thunder to me!
Resistance is futile.
Copy that! Ha! 好先子 check。
陰森森、黑麻麻，盞燈時明時暗，真係
好得人驚啊！
I'm already awake. The only reason I haven't gotten out of bed is... Oh, you see, us machines still drain battery during sleep mode, so we've got to stay...
I detected my mic. Test. There we go, motherfucker. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't detecting my thing. I don't know why. Weird. Alright, what was I saying? Oh, right, about, yeah, Anna Lee definitely, I think, is very tomboy-esque. I don't know if there's like a strict definition for it, but she's definitely not like a girly girl, right? So I would say so. Alright. Were there new codes? Because I have not entered anything since last stream. Also, I have Nora now. I still don't know what she does. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And it also means I'm pretty fucked for Recoleta, man. Ain't no way. Oh, shit. Hell's equipment mess with yourself. Yeah, that's the reason. God damn, man. Endgame messer and work. Thank you, Evil. Thank you, as always. Let me put those in real quick. Endgame messer. And work this time. Alright. Let's not... Actually, I should probably do mains first, right? that just came out, yeah? The last one came out, right? Thought you were getting Aleph for impromptu. So here's the thing, right? I've already missed Windsong, and from what I have heard, Recoleta is just Windsong 2.0, and I don't want to miss another powerhouse. I'm likely gonna try for both, but I'm thinking, I really want Aleph too, though. I don't know what the Regulus thing does. Like, I don't know if she replaces anyone in the team or not. What is this thing? Week 2, nothing. Doesn't matter. I haven't really decided, honestly. Because I think if I can at least try for Recoleta, I should have enough. I just don't know for certain. Like, I'm definitely not gonna get her for certain. Right?
As you wish.
Like, it's not guaranteed.
Stars.
But at least if I fail for Recoleta, then I can just definitely get Aleph.
My next performance,
Yeah.
bubbles bursting.
And then Kiparina for the next banner. Dude, why are the banners so stacked for like the next 3 patches? What the hell? I can't handle this. That's insane. Alright.
Saxophones and Aventura. I know how to do it. Please enjoy.
What did I use for this guy last time? Because I remember I beat the shit out of him last time with some team. I don't remember if it was impromptu or not.
Do you have any
Yes, sure.
Now,
Me relaxing. Yeah, impromptu is such a heavy investment, man. The thing is, it does well enough right now, so I'm not terribly concerned. Like, if it was to be between Aleph and Kiparina, it'd probably be Kiparina, right? Because she's like the sustain of the team, and I still need that role. Ideally, I'd have both, but fuck it, I'll just use Regulus or something when she gets her impromptu, or her Euphoria. Ignore Bark Roller, you get stupid Voyager by yourself as decent impromptu, you can get support from Matilda. Yeah, I just feel like Bark Roller is like it's tough to not have Bark Roller, right?
saxophones and I know how to do it.
You done Limbo yet? Or yes, I did that yesterday because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get to it before the reset.
My next performance, bubbles
But that means we can
bursting.
just get to the, like, I don't know. I don't feel like Limbo is very interesting content to watch, you know what I mean? Like, it's so repetitive. Unless I'm using, like, some weird fucking team, but I haven't built enough units, I think, to be able to play a weird team. Also, so who do I build for Noir? Is it Loggerhead and Anan is what I've been hearing? That one, fucking that one.
Now for the crescendo with Fortissimo Tutti. Stars.
Why am I hearing? Oh, it's wrong. Oops. Currently, I'm playing for Noir and skipping my UA. I'm happy with Lily and Blood Pitch. I want my Marcus to try more. Yeah, I'd really like Marcus to be like strong. Wow. Hey, look, the bots are in early today. That's crazy. They're not even like 15 minutes in. But yeah, I don't. Is Noir for Marcus? Because from what I understand, Noir is a debuff based thing, right? This one, fucking this one. Yo, Pedro, how are you? Welcome in. We're just running through mains real quick before we start NNA stuff.
The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
Matilda's things have a really high threshold to reach, I just realized. Because I think for her ult you need like 20 or something. 20 impromptu, or inspiration rather. Which I don't know how you're ever gonna hit that. That's insane. And then her incantations need like 10 apiece, and it's like, what for the boost, and it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do about that?
Saxophones and I know how to do it.
La and Dave, yeah. Ult DPS, yeah. Oh, but Marcus ults constantly, that makes sense.
Goodbye.
I don't know enough about Nora or her supports. Yeah, me neither. I honestly have no idea how she works.
Stars.
Think you were not happy with the tune choice? The tune choice? What do you mean? Like my tuning thing? No, it's the one where you get diffuse for free, right? I use that because I always forget to use it, first of all, but it means I can like put these things together and get like a big one. I guess we can sell the big.
Saxophones and a bandura? As what's that? Tell me what to do. Now for the crescendo with fortissimo tutti.
I kind of want Barcarola. Oh, really? I just do the big numbers. I don't know how to use Barcarola. I'm gonna be so real with you. I just try to make as many impromptu things, stats as possible. Okay, so use Barcarola. I see. I think I was supposed to give impromptu 5 AP. Like, oh, really? Fucking hell, man. Complaining about resources, you should know that you can buy an i3 in the store for 6 stars and 5 stars and 10 rabbits if you want. Oh, really? Wait, really? Hang on. I don't even have to build more. I can just use that. Hang on, I'll take a look at that after we beat the shit out of this guy. I don't think it's attacked me once yet. What the heck? Okay, so I probably should be using the shuffle one then. I was really hoping I could make use of this one, this tuning. But if I really want to force Barcarola things, then it makes sense. Yeah, if it's just rabbits, yeah, I don't mind using that on resource, not resource, on thing. Because I mean that's what, a 10 pull? I don't get shit with 10 pull, it's fine. Oh boy, alright. I really feel like the team takes a long time to get, like, really set up, you know what I mean? Actually, no. Like, for the, to get, like, the big impromptu numbers.
Stars.
We're just gonna get to Red S and call it. I don't really feel like grinding this thing out. 2.8 finally released in CN today. Maybe finally start pre-grinding for Moldier and some of SC4. Yeah, I really hope I can dodge spoilers for that. I don't want to have to deal with oh shit, I don't have any. Okay, damn. I really don't want to have to like get spoiled by shit. But I mean, it seems feasible, I think.
What's this? What's that?
I've seen Nautica. I have no idea what the context for her existing like that are, but that's kind of cool.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
There we go. Oh, why don't these fuse? Fuck you.
Saxophones and...
Why? Am I stupid? Yes.
We're always well prepared, aren't we? And see, I am able to see clearly with a crescendo.
I know with the Hypernautica people bring up Buddy harder, but she's taller just for more. Yeah, I just like her outfit. It's very nice to look at.
The melodies of wind and waves.
Also, it's just another non like humanoid. Technically, I mean the top part is humanoid. But having more like body types is neat. Especially since you get like the fat little squirrel too. That one's funny. I hope it's like usable at the very least because I kind of want to build it. I also dislike her power. Oh, is she a power creep for some advice? God damn. almost there.
I know how to do it.
Are you stupid? Because we all have our times. Yeah, actually, though. Oh, you know. In my defense, I've been up for like, what is it, 4 AM right now? I've been up for almost 20 hours at this point. I'm so tired. Let's see here. This one, this one, and this one, this one. My red ass, man. Trying to get some psychic level 16 about the M5 and then other buttons and the HP loss mechanic as well. I mean, could you just run both of them at the same time then? Right? Yeah, if HP loss is a big thing for her. Plus also, some of us kind of got buffed as well with Ezra's Euphoria, right? Assuming you have Ezra somehow. And red S, we're done. I'm not even gonna bother. Holy shit. That is red S, right? Yeah. I cannot be bothered. Easy. Easy la. Grab it. Yeah, I was kind of dumb and forgot to buy the base store. I thought I had bought the base store out, but I hadn't. And I started using it on this shit. Whoops. I think I can still buy this stuff out though, probably. Maybe. I actually do have Ezra. I've been lucky for all the recent Force-B characters on my kid. Hey, it's better to have the option, right? Shortly. I just want Shemaine to get another fucking Euphoria that makes him useful. Especially with like all the ultimate sports coming out and whatnot. Like surely, right? Surely they can find a spot for him. Sharps. Oh, okay, we're not gonna be able to finish. That's fine. I don't. Who needs these? Who actually needs these? The Enlightens? Come on. Easy la, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Let's clear this shit out and then we start the anecdote. Oh, actually, I need to make sure I'm not kept up, but then we start the anecdote. Is double analysis still going on? Auto select. Oh man, give me some good ones. That's a good one. It honestly doesn't matter. Oh fuck. Oh well.
Let me
Oh
check
wait, my critters are angry. Why are my critters angry? I just put them in the fucking thing. They're still okay, cool. Then I'll just run that to uncap and then we go. 6 more days, damn, okay. Oh, you know what? Holy shit, hang on. I just realized I'm like barely on the cusp of not making it for the drawing thing, so I need to make sure I hit those. Right, because we have 2 more days. Yeah, as long as I don't like forget again, we should be fine on that one. All right. When is because 1.6 is supposed to come back, right? As a recollection or a reflection rather. When does that happen? Because I'm capped out on number counts. Okay, it really annoys me how your 2 free ones don't count for the thing. It's so annoying. Which means with R2 I go, really? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I forgot about Kala, give her a buff. Actually, though, like, Kala... They forgot about Centurion, man. When is she getting a buff? What the fuck? And A9. Teller machine after record, you want to see that? Oh, right. Thank you, Mask. I'll take a look. On top when new team source, trust me, bro. Actual cope. Oh my god. Critters are desperately missing an end game. Something like, yeah, like give me something to use these coins on, or just like give us more critters so I can breed some more. You know what I mean? 1.6 run comes out tomorrow. I see. All right, I just need to like use my Umbra cams because I've been capped on them. No, not that. Alright, let's get started. After I collect... I need to buy this shit before it goes away. 10 days, we're fine. Alright. Enter. Not that. That. Alright, the Ghost Master. 4 days. Is it 4 days enough? Shit. All non-renters, please keep quiet. Who's worse in current situation? Call us Centurion. I feel like Centurion has gotten like absolutely blasted being a launch character and whatnot. I have no idea why they're not giving her something. It's so sad. All the way deep in the night. Treading lightly through the maze of candles and piled paper, the team moves with deliberate caution, their steps barely making a sound. Oh, okay. There's something off about this wind. It sounds creepy, like someone's heaving a sigh. Don't you think, Joshua? Joshua? What? No. I don't know. You're joking, right? Joshua is one of the St. Pavlov Foundation's top investigators, William. I mean, after what happened in Green Lake, I thought everyone knew about him. Oh, it is Horrorpedia. Okay. There he is. Let's try not to pigeonhole people, Millie. And why don't we keep that bit of info under our hats, eh? Once this investigation's wrapped up, that'll be the time for the lead to exit the stage left. Call is okay with insane support. I mean, that's pretty much most characters, isn't it? 4 days of 300 energy consumption and cap resources. Yeah. I think I have enough things. Been half ignoring this new Bevel stuff, just make stuff, trade and get out. Yeah, basically. Yeah, yes, this is the background of Annen's old, I figured. He squats before the iron door and runs 2 fingers along the floor. His dust is pretty built up. I'd say the disappearance happened much earlier than we originally thought. He was probably worse. At least you can run her with the Euphoria Pickles. Was an insane buff for middle. I still don't know how to use it. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like, I know he goes with Jew, and then I don't know what you're supposed to do. Hey, geez, that hurt. Who smacked my head? The landlady, her hair a mass of curlers and a toothpick wedge between her teeth, is looming behind him with a rolled up newspaper clutched in her hand.
Hey.
What do you think you're doing sneaking around my property? And you? Yeah, you with the glasses. What's up with you, huh? Creeping around with those shifty little eyes. Okay, that's just mean. Just you wait, I'll have the cops here before you can say unlawful entry.
Hi.
Ma'am, we've already informed the local police. We've got official permission to investigate this building. Investigate what? There's nothing wrong with my building. You don't even think about messing with my tenants unless you're looking. And don't you even think about messing with my tenants unless you're looking to get reported. Millie flashes the St. Pavlov Foundation's investigation permit. St. Pavlova Foundation. What are you, some kind of Australian desert police? Or PD is part of the actual team. I mean, yeah, man. He's an employee of the foundation. He has to do work. Right? Like, he's not just gonna sit there doing nothing. We're currently looking at the disappearance of 2 members of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Lieutenant Miss Annan Lee is one of our freelancers, though it's been a while since we last heard from her. Oh, Annan Lee is associated with, or affiliated with the thing? Is this before she's invited to the suitcase? The landlady walks between them, doubt still coloring her face. Concerning the Chinatown event, the establishment's Dubel's Critic Factory is canon. I'm certain that we'll get more updates. Yeah. And also, I mean, I assume at this point that everything is canon, unless stated otherwise, just because of how intertwined everything is in this game. If you put your 40 pickles behind a mineral, character does a free dispel every turn. Also, auto-buffs a mineral in front of him, which is why oh shit, okay. I've definitely been using it wrong then. KB needs Moxie to to spam roll, but probably it will never happen because we're. Oh. Damn. This door's been broken for ages, you'll never get it open. But hey, she still hasn't paid the rent, so why should I bother getting someone in to fix it? Jesus. Anna, please, pay your bills. Despite her warning, the door creaks open after a gentle touch. Only reason he accepted was he heard paranormal. Yeah, actually we do. The gun that was holding the door locked drops to the floor. The landlady spits out her toothpick and struts smugly into the newly opened office. Nice try. You want to play, little girl? Let's play. The others go inside, but Horrorpedia remains by the doorway. He crouches down to take in the disarray around the entrance. The only event I can't place in the canon is the Indian event. What, 1.3? That happens in 1966. It happens the same time as Runa Cup. Or around the same time as Runa Cup. Joshua. She follows his gaze until her eyes land on the floor. Among the crumpled newspapers and scattered flyers, a single piece of white paper catches her eye. What time is it now? Melly shrugs and glances at her watch. Almost midnight. Any new orders from the Foundation? No, we need to go. We need to go now. We're running out of time. Oh, we know something. Finally, the significance of that white sheet of paper dawns on the 2 Foundation members. What are you all standing there for? Come in already. I didn't go through all this trouble for nothing. Oh, is it like some sort of ward or something? Hold on a second, you're not leaving just like that. If she's on your payroll, you need to pay me her rent. Wait, what? But Matilda wasn't, in 1.0. Because 1966 was, the start of the game, right? Chapter 0. So, Chapter 0, with Regulus, Timbermint Cup and Matilda's 1.3 are all at the same time-ish, within the same time frame. As they hurry off, a gust of wind suddenly slams the door shut. About that rent. Wait up, I'm not done yet, and this door's still messed up. She bangs on the metal door like a deranged house cat. I'm back here, I'm locked in. 4 eyes come back, you ungrateful jerks. But their footsteps continue to grow more distant.
I'm sorry.
Things aren't looking so good right now. We don't have time to break you out. Bye. We'll be back before you can say, get me out of here. Well, okay. The landlady clenches her 2 great fists.
Shoot.
Get me out of here. Bunch of good-for-nothings. Next time I see you, I'm reporting you to your boss. No, scratch that. I'm going to sue you for 10 times the rent and emotional damages. As her eyes adjust to the darkness, she finally notices a stark piece of white paper on the ground. She picks it up and squints as she reads each word in a slow and measured tone. Lighthouse, midnight. Get there before 2 heads roll. Oh, boy. Oh, what's up? What's up, Pedro? Her head throbs. It feels as though it could split open at any moment as her surroundings twist and blur. A stream of blood runs down her forehead and splatters onto the floor. We meet again, kiddo. Oh no, they beat her up. Hey, it's 1.2 rather. Ooh. She lifts her chin, finding a stubbled face and a pair of weary, sunken eyes before her. The man's collar is stained yellow with neck grease. As he crouches, his grimy underwear peeks out from his slouch. I did not need these details. I feel her only weapon is the threat of rent. Yeah, actually. One hand scratches an ankle to a foot jammed in a loose and tattered flip-flop. I don't need these details. Good lord. Sifu. That painted a very unpleasant picture in my mind. I don't like it. The young exorcist. A child who prefers midnight even more than a moth might. Moth mention? Oh, this is a new CG. They dragged her to Green Lake, yeah. In this dilapidated, walled city, newspapers once laid on the ground by the homeless now flutter and drift through the air. Why could I not parse that? In this dilapidated, walled city, newspapers once laid on the ground by the homeless now. Okay. I don't know why it took me a moment to figure out what that was saying. Wisps of incense smoke spiral upward through the shrouding the darkness in a haze of gray. La moment, la. Forgotten corner of the city, a sunken area referred to by elders as the Forbidden Zone. To enter it is to invite every vice in the world into your heart and condemn yourself to a wretched purgatory of your own creation. At least that's what the elders in TV say. That's not a Chinese child. Alright, get her back first and let's see what's inside. Take the cash and her pens and books and stuff. Oh wait, it's little Anna. Wait, oh, I missed it. Let go, you old punk. The boy kicks her hard, sending her crashing to the floor. Her backpack is ripped from her grasp and thrown to the ground. Yo, Chunk, hold her by the shoulders, real tight like. This city girl's guarding her bag like it was made of gold or something. As in Kowloon. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, the exact same thing. Actually, I wasn't sure. I'm sure there's more walled cities, right? Or something that you would refer to as a walled city. I don't know. But this anecdote would be about what Lee was up to before meeting up with the Yang and Logger. Yeah, I figured it would be more like a backstory type thing than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. If there's food in here, I got dibs on half of it. Why is it always the same two children bullies? Chunk leans forward and clamps her wrists. Tong picks up the backpack and tips it out its contents onto the ground. He flings the empty backpack into the bushes. What do we have here? Cleaning film, cleaning stuff, some talisman paper, a wooden sword, and a lousy book. What a load of worthless crap. He gives their possessions a few uninterested glances before finally dropping them to the ground. Not even a single penny. I thought she'd have something. Easy. Guess she's just playing dress up, huh? The grip on Anan's wrist loosens. She holds her head high, unfazed by the threat looming over her. Hey, big guy, this ghost you said you'd take me to see, it's somewhere around here, right? Completely unfazed. What is that face? The hell's she talking about? Her brain's gotta be fried. She grew up there, actually. Oh, Walled City, Kowloon. Oh, okay, so this actually is Kowloon. Okay. He neither denies nor confirms. It kind of makes sense. Like, it kind of fits her whole aesthetic, right? As like a back alley sort of detective, except the entire city is a back alley. And then Lee drops to the ground, narrowing her eyes as she scans the dilapidated buildings around her. What's with you? You tripping or something? He turns her attention from the door to the building to the narrow space between the two adjacent skyscrapers. She takes a step back, then another, until she can see the whole scene clearly.
Oh dear.
This is... oh. She drops to her knees, the dirt pressing into her skin, and frantically opens the book lying on the ground. She turns page after page. Tianzan Sha.
No.
No worries. Still got time. Let me check. The sky darkens as a mass of black clouds rushes in, choking the moonlight. The kids are the real R99 endgame sleep. Yeah, it's always the kids, man. What the heck? The lights hanging in the hallway begin to flicker. The eerie contraption flashes with a vivid red warning. They called me a madman, and I looked. That's not right. The book didn't say it would happen this fast. Hey, dumbasses, get over to the light, quick. They are coming for us. What are you talking about? Oh, this kid's gonna die. A hand drops onto his shoulder. Ooh. I will... You know, sometimes censoring the word makes it worse. You know what I mean? I'm not so sure about that one. Kids are the real aren't is a Constantine. Constantine wasn't wrong at this point. It's fine. Put these kids in the storm. Fun. She levies a swift and brutal kick to his back. The youngsters, they actually voiced the... okay. The youngsters scramble into a corner, desperate for somewhere to hide. The young, self-taught exorcist crouches down, clutching her peachwood sword. Panting. Oh, the glasses are a cool touch. Wait, the baby glasses? That's kind of funny. I need to get her Euphoria, actually, shit. I forgot. Oh, okay.
Easy lah.
Easy
Thunder
lah.
Talisman Scientific Version. Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a tough one, but copy that. Crickets and fireworks.
And what four-letter word can a ghost bride use to threaten kids? Yeah, actually, though. An anecdote, yeah. An anecdote. I'm assuming they meant kill. The thing is, I don't know why they would censor kill. They've definitely used the word kill before. I'm sure of it. Surely they have.
Check, copy that.
陰森森，黑麻麻，睇得是明是暗，真係好得人驚啊！
I want to get the backstory behind this fucking thing. Like, what is this? What is this? Probably had those kid grunts already recorded since they can be fought as enemies. I can't remember if they've ever spoken before. Like, I don't recall from chapter 1. Or, yeah, chapter 1. Been out of the game too long, huh? This little one's got some moves. I didn't know Kowloon had such talent. He runs a hand through his messy hair and pulls at the yellow collar of his grubby shirt. He oozes the foul scent of booze from the previous night.
That's...
Oozes, ugh. His toes, which are hanging past the edge of his flip-flops, brush against the book lying on the floor. That Baldy really just went ahead and sold this thing at some street stall. It's her pet, probably. Yeah, I just want to know where she got it, what it is. Like, that thing's creepy as hell. The nerve of that guy, totally shameless. One day he's gonna find himself in more trouble than he can handle, and there'll be no way out of it. He brushes the dirt off the book and stuffs it into his pocket.
Hey!
They did talk. Did they really? Okay. I see. Old man was a big idea, huh? That 13 holy exorcism techniques is mine, you hear me? He pulls the book from his ragged coat and dangles it by 2 fingers like bait. Hey, give me that back, huh? She leaps up, her hand outstretched, yet the book remains just beyond her grasp. Your little ghost hunting game's over, girlie. Oh, come on. He tears the book in 2, then into 4. White scraps of paper spiral down into the darkness of the lower levels beneath them. It is a paranormal sensor. I figured it's just... Why does it have to be a baby head, man? In hindsight, I believe they put her into the Chinatown event because she's been calling out action from the start. That's... actually makes sense. That's so weird. Ghosts are canon R99. Yeah. We have Click and Poltergeist and A-Night. And I mean, Isolde summons them too. Oh god, allergies are so bad right now. She charges forward without a second thought, only to be firmly restrained. What's your deal, huh? Let me go. That book's mine. What's my deal? That book's filled with a bunch of made-up crap. You'll get yourself into some real trouble if you even believe even a word of it. I should know. I'm the one who wrote the damn thing. Almost lost my mind doing it.
Huh?
Small explanation for Lily if you look at the unlockable garment parts. Oh, I have not seen her garment descriptions yet. You can close. Yes. I believe the when the ghosts are ready to like move on, the Lily like eats them or something. If I recall her from the description, the item description. In the end, ghosts are just a product of collective imagination and mass history. Actually, no, though. That's not actually true. They're nothing but a form of energy shaped by what you imagine them to be, like wind, radiation, or even bad gas. Just a kind of energy you can't see. That's why ghosts in different part of the world are so... Wait, this is actual lore. Wait, that's insane. Product of collective imagination. Wait, that's... Okay, that kind of aligns with the whole magic system as well, like Numa and Gnosis. Got it? His words match those in the book exactly.
Whoa.
You're a demi-divine, Chen. Demi-divine? He wouldn't even just call himself divine. The guy who could see the spirits at 5 and started exercising evil at 8. Didn't all those arcanists say you were pushing up daisies already? Yeah, your eyes work just fine, don't they? Hey, Safer, where are you running off to? Chen quickens his pace, trying to escape before he draws any more attention. How about it? You gonna take me on as your apprentice or not? I've been dreaming of learning from you for ages. I got cash saved up. I can pay tuition. He will later say that most ghosts are imaginary exceptions, but don't believe 100% what he says about ghosts. Okay, so it's not fully, whatchamacallit, reliable. As she ties on his clothing, the man stops.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. It's the middle of the night, kiddo. Keep it down. Look, I don't do apprentices, so you should just head home. Exorcism ain't child's play. You're just a kid. You should look to You're looking to shorten your lifespan? You looking to shorten... Ugh. Ever seen a dead body before? Think it's all just fun and games? This racket'll kill you. The girl cocks her head. Of course I know all that. I'm not scared, not one bit. That's exactly why I should be doing this stuff. A brief flash of surprise flickers in his eyes, but only for a moment. He wrenches himself free from the small hand clinging to his clothes and slips into a narrow alley. We'll get your head checked at the Department of Neurology. Wait. Ghosts are just farts, strange man, yeah. Even when she's young, the resting on her head glasses, man, yeah. I kind of like her little baby glasses, they're kind of funny. Look inside and all you see is darkness rushing in like a tide. Safety briefings. Abandoned cabin. The floor is strewn with yellow newspapers, moths flutter around the lampshade in endless circles. The nearby wooden ladder creaks, and the doors and windows shudder with the wind. Despite the fragility of the house, a single door is all it takes to keep her at bay. She has long since lost count of how long she's been coming here. See if I'm serious. I want to be your student. Interesting wording to shorten your lifespan. Reminds me of the Shinigami. Like, yeah, like there's some sort of cost associated with it or something. Ever since I picked up your book at the street market, I've been reading it non-stop. An old, wonky iron pot filled with leftover vegetables thrown out by stall vendors and unprocessed frozen meat from the butcher shop is boiling nearby. The man is sprawled across a pile of papers. He tears a few small strips, crumples them into a ball, and jams them into his ears. Chat not on screen is intended. That is not intended. That is very much not intended. God damn it. Back. We're back. Are you pulling for anyone next patch? Probably gonna try, at least for Recoleta. I'm not gonna go too deep, I don't think. Most likely, I'm gonna try a few pulls into Recoleta, and then go for Aleph. I'll come tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. I'll come find you no matter when, no matter what. I'll become the most badass Chan-Shi in Kowloon, I swear. Chan-Shi. As the rain falls even harder outside, her voice grows increasingly faint. He gets up and starts walking. Sifu, rain's too hard out there. Just come in, alright? Can't have you dying on my doorstep or you get me in trouble with the cops. As always, the scuff makes it more charming. Yeah, I don't know about that. It certainly gives a character, let's say. Achoo. Rolls of toilet paper lay piled on the floor like bandages torn from a mummy.
Listen.
Now listen, I can't take you on as a student, alright? You don't respect fear. You're like a baby, you ain't got a clue what a cliff is, so you're happy to walk right up to the edge of it. I ain't gonna be stuck cleaning up the mess when some clueless kid ends up going splat. Look, Mom, I'm on screen. I'll have P1 is mine and I will skip Recoleta like a boss, yeah. Is P1 significant on him? Can't believe Anna and Lee chased Chen all the way to house, where Semmelweis turned to... Yeah, this is the crazy people house, and this is the Semmelweis vampire house. And it's, the little hut in Green Lake. But Sifu, that's the whole reason why I want to be your apprentice. I want to find something that can actually make me feel scared. Oh, that's why? She's just chasing fear? That's weird. I just want to know what fear feels like. That's why I'm so into exercising. Words hang cold in the air. Kid, though, quit trying to make it sound so innocent when you're really just here for kids. Admit it, you're just another one of those little rich girls sneaking out of a fancy apartment to get a kick out of this place, ain't you? You wanna know what fear feels like? Listen to yourself. What a joke. Fine, if you don't want to teach me, then don't. But don't start acting like those lame teachers who lecture me all the time. She drops her head as she continues to mutter to herself. Chen doesn't utter a word. Instead, he just keeps stirring the bubbling food in the pot. The rain patters outside while the fire hisses and crackles. Anna and Lee, curled up in a corner, wrapped in old clothes, drifts into sleep. Before long, her rhythmic snoring fills the room. This ain't some daycare, you know. He shakes her arm in an attempt to wake her. Then he noticed a birthmark on it. Or no, a burn. Ain't no way this is just a coincidence. Damn it. What's the burn mean? ... So young Anna and Lee is Tuesday, but well-adjusted. Chasing frightening... yeah. Apparently. It's a less extreme version of Tuesday, I suppose. Sounds like... and it's not like she relishes in the fear, right? She just wants the excitement of it. So she's more of a thrill seeker. Sources report the fire on Jing Street has left 4 dead and 3 critically injured. Authorities have apprehended the suspects and the survivors are currently under police protection. Turn that off. Don't wake the girl. If it weren't for her special eyes, this arcane case would have been dead in the water, and we'd be back on patrol duty. We can't just keep the kid here like this. Doesn't she have any other family besides her parents? We're gonna have to send her into foster care? Oh, her parents are dead as hell. She glances at the girl on the couch. She's lying still with her back to them. She has a dissonant. Says she's on her way. Unseen by the officers, her eyes remain open, blank, and glued to the wall. This kid's something else. Stares right at her parents' burned corpses and didn't even flinch. Not even a tear. Word is, when the officers showed up, there were dozens of ghosts closing in on her, but she was just huddled completely still with those burns on her hands. Wasn't trying to get away or anything. She didn't come in for a statement until we cleared her parents' bodies. The bodies were alright, but man, the way her eyes were always just staring like that. I don't know, it creeps me out. I swear I haven't seen her blink. Yeah, doesn't cry, doesn't laugh, just has that blank, dead expression on her face. Doesn't act like a kid at all. They say that only the possessed don't get scared like that. The officer adopts a deliberate, grim frown. Maybe this kid isn't even a human anymore. You should see the look on your face. Relax, I'm just messing with you. Two paths memes? That two paths meme, but with Tuesday on one side and Anley on the other. Yeah. You either become crazy or you become a different sort of crazy. She got a few screws loose, yeah. Need you, Anley, I need it. Actually, yeah. It's a very much like whether she manifests it as an internal or external desire. I want to say there's a logical aspect to this, but arcades are bound to be single manifest on one aspect of reality. Thus, yeah, like they are very much hyper focused on the one thing that drives them. Sunlight creeps in through a crack in the door. Ken holds her arm, inspecting it from all sides, as though it's some sort of specimen. You done yet, Sifu? My arm's getting stiff. You said the scar was from the big fire on Jing Street a year ago, right? He lowers her arm, but his eyes repeatedly flick back to it as if needing further confirmation. Does that mean you're the girl who was on the news? Your parents... Oh, so you know about all that, Sifu. Guess I'm pretty famous, huh? Haha. Yeah, there's something wrong with her. Annan rubs her arm, her demeanor unexpectedly composed for someone so young. She makes it seem as though the tragedy was just another everyday occurrence. I never thought Lady Luck would find me this fast. The heavens have smiled upon me. You don't know how wrong you were, you blind old fool. What are you talking about, Sifu? Is this car actually on her life duty? I never thought to check because I didn't know about it, but we can check. My opinion about Tuesday is that she was traumatized by the incident and doesn't want to feel the fear. She wants to become fear, not feeling it. Yeah. That's basically what I wrote about in my in that one video I made. It's just her kind of, you know, if the fear doesn't control you, if you control the fear, then you've mastered it, right? You're no longer a slave to it. He steps at the fire, a cryptic grin curling at the corners of his mouth. A mix of relief and intense satisfaction washes over him, like when you tear open a scab to savor the pain. You're really dying to be my student, huh? Alright, kiddo, let's do this. He flings the door open in an almost mad frenzy, grabbing the girl's hand as he charges out. Oh, Sifu, where are we going now? Under the bridge. Don't follow him under the bridge. Cars rush over the bridge above, their thunderous roars reverberating through the arches and rumbling beneath their feet. Beneath, a crowd of customers bustles, each one of them seeking to know their fortune. One merchant, who was previously on the verge of tears, beams with joy as his fortune is told. Meanwhile, a group of foreign tourists' smiles fade as a palm reader issues them a solemn warning. Each customer dreams of seeing what lies beyond Destiny's Veil, though some spend their last coin here, others strike it rich with Destiny's ultimate jackpot. And this is how this location, known only as Under the Bridge, has earned its infamous reputation. Here, crush this talisman to pieces and eat a little 3 times a day after meals for 3 days. All will be well. Thank you, Master. You're a lifesaver.
Hold on.
The blind fortune teller sniffs the air, detecting a familiar odor. Finally, hey, Frank, how are you? Welcome in. You're not too late. We're only like 2 or 3 in, I think. Nodes. I didn't know there was such a big place down here. Could open a new office down here. You don't want to live here. What's happened this stream? We've just found out that Annan's family is dead as hell. And she has like magic eyes. Hey, TTT, how are you? Welcome in. Hurry up, kid. Ain't nothing worth seeing here. He pulls Anna as she tries to take in her surroundings, her head swiveling as she tries to see it from every angle. Love the thumbnail too. I couldn't find a high quality image of her doing that face, so I just had to blow up like her little tiny little thumbnail sprite. It's so scuffed. It's great. He pulls Anna in as she tries to take in her surroundings, her head swiveling as she tries to see it from every angle. What about the pulls? For Nor, I've already done those. I did those earlier today, this morning, because I didn't want to do it live, because I had to go downstairs into the garage to do other stuff too. A hand grabs his collar. Hey, this isn't Demi-Divine Chen. I thought you'd already made it big. What are you still doing walking around the bridge, huh? Under the bridge. Poor Anna, yeah. But I mean, she seems completely unfazed by it. Either that or she's just hard repressing everything. I don't know which one it is. Talking about Anna Lee being Tuesday but well-adjusted with a bit more common sense, yeah. Basically. I feel like the source of their, like, fear-seeking tendencies is pretty similar. Aren't you supposed to be blind, mister? She waves her hand in front of the fortune teller's sunglasses. Even a blind man can light a lamp. Blind eyes don't make for a blind heart, Missy. I've already foreseen his return. As for you, little lady, he snatches Anan's waving hand and grips it tight. Remarkable bones. What a fine specimen you are. Your destiny is in perfect balance after surviving such a calamity. Certainly not one to be confined by anything. Bone reading. Again. But your parents, brother, they're dead as hell. It's too soon. Far too soon. You shouldn't have brought her here.
Hey!
Go, you blind old fool. Come on, be fair according to Taoist philosophy, you shouldn't. But you shouldn't what? Hang on. What am I missing? Chen's expression turns dark as he drags Anan off. See-through. He continues to pull her without a word, barging through the crowd. As they go, Anan's eyes remain fixed on the blind fortune teller under the bridge, as if holding a non-existent gaze. There's no escaping it. Accept your destiny. A bottomless well yawns before them. Chen stands at the edge and takes a deep breath. Listen up, kiddo. This well, they call it destiny. It's been here since long before this bridge even existed. If you want to be an exorcist and study under me, you're gonna have to dive into this well and pull your own calamity hexagram out of the muck at the bottom of it. This is the first karmic trial for any exorcist. Once you pass this test, you'll be worthy of calling yourself an exorcist. Oh, wait, hang on, that's interesting. These, like, rites of initiation, these, like, passages, it kind of aligns with the whole, like, shamanic trial that I was talking about in the Tuesday, or the shaman video. This is the first karmic trial. Okay. He loosens the dirt around the well's edge and pulls out a rusty copper chain. Oh, be phased by death. I see. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I don't know too much about Taoist philosophy, honestly. The Eastern philosophies I've never really looked into. I just know the dude with the butterfly, and that's about it. That would be horrifying if AAL turned out like Tuesday with H. Burden keeper in check, burn kitchen a worthy sacrifice for less chaos. Yeah, I feel like Tuesday, Anan is definitely a lot more grounded than Tuesday. Like, she has at least some conception of, you know, propriety and whatnot. Otherwise, it ends here. You go your way, I go mine, and you don't come bothering me anymore, you hear?
Easy lah.
Easy la. Let me take a look. She clutches the rim of the well as she leans over to stare into the abyss below. The well's walls are thick with complex yellow talismans, as if they've grown from the bottom like ivy. The deeper it goes, the more tightly packed the talismans become, until not a single ray of light can be seen. Maybe that scars the physical marks. There's already a potential. Yeah, exactly. Right. The burn is the initial wounding, essentially. It's very much. I mean, a lot of traditions have kind of similar ideas. So, I don't know if this is like an actual thing or not. For whatchamacallit. She said the thing. Easy la. Easy la. Become the house, you have to take various trials to even be let in to learn. That makes sense. Yeah, like initiations and whatnot. The deeper it goes, more tightly packed talismans come on. A cold wind rushes from the bottom of the well, sending a shiver down her spine. Alright, listen up. I'm gonna wrap this chain around you, then you get in the bucket, and I'll lower you down to the bottom, nice and slow. Now, he unfastens the Three Clarities bell from his belt and secures it around the girl's waist. Keep this bell on you. If you run into any trouble, ring it 3 times and I'll pull you up in a flash. Got it? You want out, you ring the bell.
Copy that.
Copy that. Got it, Sifu. You know I'm a night owl. Darkness don't scare me. I can handle it. I'll pull that calamity hexagram right out. Just don't go back on your word, okay? We love Anan, yeah. Yeah, she's super cute, man. Especially like in the main story. She climbs into the bucket and he slowly lowers her into the well. At first, she feels like a stone sinking into the ocean, the light still caught in her eyes. But then darkness envelops her and she's left in complete darkness. I would have worded that a little bit differently. In the blink of an eye, the stone hits the bottom. I pull every time Anan Lee says easy line or anecdote. I would be out of resources. It'd be so over. What do you mean, man? It ain't no way. She doesn't know, does she? That you've never been to the bottom of that well? Never faced your own trial? Oh. She doesn't know that you were the one who performed an unlicensed exorcism and burned down those buildings a year ago. I know she's the orphan who made the headlines. Oh, it's his fault. The cops might not have pinned it on you, but the karma you've sown, you'll reap it in time. And no chance she has ever let anyone so young down the well. Even if she does come back, she'll be in a trance for days. Some of her 3 souls and 7 spirits are bound to be lost forever. I feel like this was mentioned before. Someone definitely mentioned this before. I don't remember what it means, though. You're totally unfit to be an exorcist. You realize that, don't you? You've already hurt so many people, now you're gonna hurt her, too. You're gonna actually hire Taoists for, exorcism. Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure if it's ever done at this point. Maybe a future chapter event would be built to bring with antagonistic mimics reflecting our hero's worst traits. Yeah, I mean, that's just the Shadow, right? It's young Shadow all over again. Not her Samwan Chat Pack. Is that what it is? Is that what they were talking about? Because I remember that phrase. I don't know what it refers to or what it means. Like, I'm sure there's some backing behind this. You blind fool, just wait and see. One calamity cancels out another. I don't think that's how that works. I brought her here. If she doesn't survive, her calamity will bury mine, and I'll finally have peace. Oh no. Once she rings the bell, our karmic connection will end, and we'll both be safe. We'll part ways at peace, and there'll be nothing owed between us. My safe up in the heavens. I shouldn't have given you my eyes. It's not too late. There's still time to make this right. Oh, he gave her his eyes. That's crazy. I really like this anecdote. It's just kind of steeped in folklore, you know what I mean? The blind man lunges forward and tries to lift a chain with his bare hands, the tremendous force carving bloody gashes into his palms. The soul, according to Taoist, is made of those things. I see. I just don't know if there's like a significance to like the certain aspects of it, or if it's just kind of what the souls are made out of. She referred to it during China. Yeah, it represents different essence the human soul is made out of. Okay, I see. But the chain remains unmoved. It's pointless. This is her child to bear. No one intervenes unless that bell rings. This is terrible. If her child leads to her end down there, you won't get away with it. It's worth the risk. Who knows? Even a bicycle could turn into a motorcycle. This guy, man. So, I'm guessing then that that soul, one of those soul things, was taken from her already during the fire, right? And maybe that's why she's kind of fucked up. Red binding thread. I have the binding knots of fear. All right. You can hear them, can't you? You're just like me, another poor thing they've cast aside, another child left behind and forgotten. Crime Cover-Up tries to leave with no witnesses, yeah. I've seen crazier, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. We've seen much crazier. Where's that voice coming from? A cop's walkie-talkie, or is it some kind of off-screen narration thing? Okay, well, you don't have to do that. Her hand brushes against the well's wall. She feels the damp moss clinging to it. The well's bottom is inescapable. The stones form a cramped, stifling cage. Hold on. The moss. Is it moving? As the moss creeps and crawls like 1,000 centipedes, the wall fades away. And now I can feel you too. Yeah. Okay, Big Mouth. Think you're so special with those yin-yang eyes you're always bragging about, huh? And have fun sleeping in here tonight. He pats the metal cabinet bound in chains. Brother, these kids are terrible. Holy shit. Also, that's a new CG, I'm pretty sure. I hear this old classroom gets real lively around midnight. Since you were so happy to mess up our plan and get us in trouble, how about I give you the chance to see a real ghost? Yo, pour some of that crow's blood on the cabinet. You're her bestie, aren't you? Lend a hand, won't you? He pulls at the girl's hair, pushing her roughly towards the cabinet. I don't want to do this. And then I'm sorry. Gently. Bro, these kids are fucked up. Anan stares through the gaps in the cabinet. What am I doing here? But is this like one of those creepy movies where I have to relive all my fears and sadness? Basically all the messed up stuff that happened to me all over again. Now let's be the main character. I'm gonna level up and beat the crap out of those creepy creepsters. She's extremely positive. Hang on, I'm not scared one bit. So does that mean I won't level up at all? This is... I've been waiting for you down here for so long. You do remember me, don't you? Those old dolls you threw down here, their bodies have really come in handy. Numerous twisted hands extend from beneath the bed, grabbing and clawing at her ankles. Isn't that the same hair as the ring? Yeah. That's why I learn not to believe what he says about ghosts, because he's not even a real exorcist and he's yet to show how much he knows about ghosts. That's true. But also, it seems like he does know some of his stuff at the very least. Like, enough to burn down a fucking orphanage or whatever.
Copy that. Easy lah.
Easy lah. Just imagine what Tuesdays would. She would never leave. She would never leave. She's gonna meet Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know if they'd get along or if she would actually just aggravate Tuesday.
Chocolate cat is a tough one, boss.
陰森森，黑麻麻，睇得是明是暗，真係好得人驚啊
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
Scientific version.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
The arms drag her, their sharp nails scraping her legs and drawing blood. She slips and falls. So itchy, stop tickling my feet. You guys seriously need to work on your technique. Hey, you're doing it all wrong, and couldn't you clean your nails first? How's your customer supposed to feel comfortable with them all dirty like that? Let me show you how it's done. She clutches one of the bloody hands, folds the fingers, and demonstrates by scraping the knuckles across the sole of her foot. No wonder that she and Torpy, yeah, actually, though. And that Welsh is bliss. Hey, the old massage guy downstairs from my place says, this is the Young Chuan point. With all the time you spend on the bed, it's no wonder you're always getting headaches. So damp and humid down there. Now how about this one? Just as her massage course nears its end, a blinding white light interrupts her. Oh, it's the Druvis Forest. So what's the story so far? I missed most of it. Internet seems to be slow nationwide. Oh yeah. Basically, actually we'll get to it after this. Once we get through this section. Decaying corpses, their flesh half rotten, slowly crawl through the mist. Their tortured cries fill the air as they drag themselves forward by their teeth and half-severed fingers. Give me back my hand. Don't play with that. That's not marble, that's my eye. Anne bounds from one gravestone to another like a cat, glancing down at her pursuers below. Easy, la. Auntie always says, turn the other cheek. If you can catch me, I'm all yours. So boring. It's so boring. As everything darkens once more, the walls draw inward, curving and forming a ring around her. In the darkness, a soft glow emerges from the soil, sparkling in scattered clusters. Back already, but I'm not done having fun yet. A boy sits in the corner, curled up like a ball. His thumbs are fastened together with a red rope. So you're the one who's been yapping all this time. It's my job to figure out the fears of those going down the well. Dig up the dirt beneath you with your hands. Are we sure Anne isn't related with Cat-Eye Wilson from 2.0? Man, that guy was a coward. Wow, thanks for the help. Anne is completely unfazed, see? She squats down, grinning as she digs into the soil, piling one mound of dirt after another like a child playing on the beach. She finds the solid wooden hexagram jutting out from the dirt. She reaches out to grab it, only to stop midway. Hey, hang on a minute. If I take this hexagram, does that mean I won't have to worry about anything anymore? No disasters, no sickness? Like the adult said, I can rest easy and without a care. Are full of callbacks, yeah, they just reused a whole bunch of stuff. She folds her legs and sits down. If life's all smooth sailing, no twists, no turns, isn't it kind of pointless? I've been at this for ages and I still haven't found anything actually mind-blowing. What's the point in becoming a Tianchi anyways? Thinking about those long, tiresome days ahead, she feels an unbearable itch somewhere inside. Oh, now I get it. Aren't you the expert who wants down fear for all the up and coming Tianchi? Surely you can find something that'll really shock me, right? Can't believe this magical well connects all the way to the US. Yeah, in the middle of New York. I think it was New York. I don't know. Chicago. She rises, marching boldly towards the white light. You want to come with me and find something really scary? Really? I can leave this place.
Hee.
Hee. Sure you can. I never ever make empty promises. Hang on, I'll help you undo this red string here. I feel like she shouldn't do that. She gently pulls at the red thread wrapped around his thumbs as though unraveling the layers of a cocoon. With every coil she unravels, the fog begins to dissipate. Didn't have to do China when we have one of these wells. Talisman papers tear free from the well's walls and float down from above, settling in a pile on the ground. The red thread snaps. Aha, easy peasy. Where's it gone? So weird. The dried up bottom of the well starts to grow wet. The heck? Why are my feet getting all sticky? There's some kind of water ghost or what? The water has already risen to her ankles. Uh-oh. Suddenly a massive geyser bursts from the center of the well, spraying water everywhere. What kind of ghost is this? The fallen talisman papers swirl in the water as it reaches her waist. Help me see, Fu. She swings the three clarities bell in vain, unable to emit any sound beneath the water. The water stings her nose and chokes her throat. She coughs violently as she struggles to stay on the water surface. As the water level continues to rise, light pours in from above her head. Water rushes out from the well, tossing the unconscious girl and the silent bell onto the ground.
Oh dear.
She's out. She actually did it.
No way.
How is this even possible? Chen whispers under his breath, paying no attention to her. The fortune teller stumbles over to the girl and slaps her back to help her cough up the water from her throat and nose. Sewer water. Actually just sewer water. That's disgusting. With a final splutter of water, she takes a gasp of air. Very good, but I can't quite see. What's that in her hand? A flower? Oh! Oh, is this the fucked up little baby? Clutching her palm, wrapped in a red binding thread, is a mysterious looking lily. It is. This is how she got the fucked up flower. That's crazy. Oh yeah, so Frank, basically what's happened so far is we found out that the detective guy, or not the exorcist guy, accidentally killed Ann's parents, and now he was trying to use her to kind of sever his own karmic debt, in hope she dies, but she's too strong, and that didn't happen. Outside the darkness, playtime begins at midnight. Oh, looks like a normal lily to me. I mean, it has to open up, right? Some 60 or 70 years ago, archaeologists came across bamboo slips inscribed with talismans to drive away evil spirits hidden among the Eastern Han tombs, along with dozens of sealed wells. The story behind the sealed wells remains a mystery. The professor studying those ancient texts refused to speak about them. My master's master and those before him all said the same. This destiny had been a dry well for centuries. Now a spring has surged to the surface and the well overflows. Maybe its mission has come to an end now that it has crossed paths with that girl. The karmic bond with Under the Bridge has ended. No need to watch the well anymore. You can take her back now. Stay away from her, stay out of trouble, and maybe you'll avoid your own calamity. I know where to draw the line. He chooses not to respond to the blind fortune teller's words. 10 days later. This is the great meeting spot, deserted and lifeless. When you're among the dead, there is no one who can share your secrets. Ann sits on a rock opposite Chen, swinging her legs. Since you've proven yourself qualified, I'll tell you the rules passed down from our great Grand Master. Sit still and listen carefully. Ann straightens up, her legs no longer swinging, and listens carefully. First, never mention anything about that well to anyone. Second, now that your bond is severed, you must never return to the well, ever, understand? If you break either of these rules, I swear on our great Grand Master you'll be struck by lightning. So I can't tell anyone about Lily. She murmurs to herself before giving a firm nod. I understand, Sifu. Her tone sounds serious, as if she's grown up all of a sudden. Surely we could have made a new Eastern-looking graveyard CG for this. Apparently not. Apparently we're still stuck in, like, fucking Washington or whatever. Good, then... Listen up, kiddo. Now that you're my apprentice, it's time to start with the first teaching. Russian courage training. What? He guides the girl, her eyes covered by a red cloth. She extends both hands forward, groping at the air in an attempt to determine her location. Oh, see if I can't see a thing. What kind of curse training is this? The ghosts are like totally invisible with this thing on. Most of these so-called ghosts are just images people conjure up. Energy taking form based on human imagination. That's why ghosts in the East and West are so different from one another, and the methods for exercising them are so distinct. In essence, those ghost hunting amateurs don't banish the energy themselves. They only use their so-called tools to clear the imagination from their own minds. It's like how people turn on the light to drive away the darkness. It's a short-term fix, only capable of handling the weakest of energies. Did this graveyard CG first appear in 1.1's main story? I don't think it showed up in 1.1. Ribbit Cup? I don't think so. The first time I remember seeing this was 1.7, I think. 1.9, actually. During Vienna. It's like how people turn on the light that okay. People who believe in ghosts also play a part in creating their image. But as exorcists, we must go beyond the imagination and see the ghost essence to get rid of it. Exorcists are generally born with yin-yang eyes. Believe me, more than one exorcist has been known to go insane after letting their imagination run wild. So I'm not supposed to see them the way I imagine them in my head. He adjusts her blindfold, pulling it tighter.
That's right.
You'll be staying here tonight. I've set up a tent and paper effigies for you. When midnight is past, you'll start burning the spirit money on your own. I'll come by to pick you up tomorrow morning. If you take off the blindfold halfway through, don't bother waiting for me. Just go back home. Oh, right. Melania's father had a grave thing. Maybe? I don't know if they ever show the CG, but maybe. Never seen when Melania's father... Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. He caused her a lot of bad luck in the fire, and she took all his luck, and if she gets a catastrophe, he will have his luck back. Oh, I see. That makes sense. So it's kind of like a zero-sum game. She needs to lose for him to win. He showed up... Okay. I see. I don't remember Ruined Cup at all, man. That story was not engaging to me in the slightest. The girl hesitates as if she wants to say something, but decides against it. It's not too late to back out now. If you've changed your mind, no go wasting your time. No, it's not that. See, if I've been meaning to ask, how come you're not afraid of ghosts, but you're afraid of that calamity of yours? I heard you guys talking when I was at the bottom of the well. That old blind man was saying something about me being your calamity and some stuff about karma. Is that really how it works? Chen goes quiet. He didn't anticipate this. You heard? A cold laugh escapes his mouth. A gust of wind rushes through the cemetery. Ain't you worried that'll leave you here to die and no one will ever find you, kiddo? The girl cracks a smile as if she's just heard a twisted joke. You wouldn't do that. I know you're not cut out to be a bad guy. Chen waves his hand. My calamity is ordained by destiny. Ain't no avoiding it. Since I haven't gone down the well, it'll come for me eventually, and you'll be the one to lead it here. I'm only willing to teach you because I know you won't be able to handle it, and my calamity will be delayed and ultimately averted. As for the ghosts, they're no big deal to me. Not a real threat at all. This place, though, it's haunted as heck, kiddo. Be careful or you may end up covered in blood with your head split open. Isn't it weird that 2.9 series has main story in 2.2, 2.6, 2.7, and 2.9? Isn't that weird? I mean, kind of. I figured they wanted to have like 2 or 3 patches in between each one. Wait, 2.7 is a main story patch too? Shit, that is weird, now that I look at it. Why so quickly? Is 2.7 main story? I thought it was more like... Yeah, I assumed 2.7 they wouldn't have like another story chapter so quickly afterwards. See you at sunrise, kiddo. Sure, not like this is way too fun to pass up, and with Lily here, I'm gonna be just fine. She holds Unblossom Lily close, squatting down like a devoted believer. Dawn. Chen makes his way through the light morning mist, crossing the cemetery with eager anticipation in his steps. Please, I'm begging you, just take her. Take her away, please. The ground is littered with talisman papers. The ghost desperately claws its way back under the gravestone, but its hand happens to grab Chen's ankle in the process. Ugh. Thrown off balance, he plummets to the ground, his head colliding with the gravestone on the way down. Oh, is that his calamity? Is that you? Anne finally removes the blindfold. Does he have brain damage now? Is that what was gonna happen to him? She dashes forward, ignoring Chen and grabbing the fleeing ghost. Wait up, this brick's not even fully charged yet. Boss, I need just a bit more. Why are you taking a nap? Vegetable scraps and plastic bags float in the dirty water at their feet, emitting a repulsive stench. I don't know what that cut was. What ghost are we hunting now? It smells so bad. I'm gonna have to scrub for 3 days straight to get the stink off. Oh. One more thing, Sifu. Your head's really okay. He waves his hand once again. Oh no. It's nothing. This time I'm taking away all of your exorcism tools. Tonight we're gonna have to survive in this. You're gonna have to survive in this stinky ghost hole all by yourself. If you want to be an exorcist, you've got to be adaptable, like those alchemists in the mountains, grabbing whatever is at hand. Whether it's a toilet plunger or your grandma's dentures, you gotta use whatever works. Think outside the box. Don't just rely on those talismans, wooden swords, herbs, and foxtails anymore. Still, you should take this protection amulet. Save your life if things go south. Oh, thanks, Sifu. What about Lily? Can I take her too? She holds the delicate Lily gently in her hand, as if holding a sleeping kitten. That man got fucked up. Yeah, he is. Something's wrong with him. He got messed up. Up to you, kiddo. I'll pick you up tomorrow. No, scratch that. In 3 days. He holds his bandaged head as he walks, wincing and muttering to himself as he goes. You'd think he'd learn to just call it quits at a certain point, right? Kiddo, that's strange. Where'd she go? He approaches on tiptoe, his flip-flops making a faint pap sound on the wet ground. Thought you were made of stronger stuff than this. I was starting to think you could take anything. Pick on anything. I guess I'm still your Sifu after all, and since I gave you that protection, I really should have made it out if you're alive. Guess I'll show a little mercy and find the thing for you. The rumbling comes from the deep within the tunnel, the vibrations creating ripples on the water surface. He looks up. In the distance, a swarm of ghosts rushes towards him, as if fleeing for their long-departed lives. Can't believe we're almost done with 2.5. Yeah, and 2.6 is only going to be a month long. 4 weeks. They're really rushing through it.
Hey!
It's broad daylight. What are you all doing? Where are you all going? Isn't that just like asking for trouble, running out there like that? Come on, lighten up. Come back and help me get my Tetris up and running again. It's so boring here. I promise I'll take good care of you this time. She's literally using them as batteries. That's so... Goddamn. Where's that voice coming from? Help me. A ragged cloth carried by the ghost is flung over Shen's head, turning everything black. Get this thing off me, it stinks. Looks like one little fishy slipped through the net. Come on, time to come to Mama, my little power-generating hamster. I mean, he did say they were made out of energy, right? Oh, universe, nope. Yeah, I don't think she can die. I mean, like, she is his luck, essentially, right? There's no way he's gonna beat her. She lunges forward, crashing into the man wrapped in cloth like a lion leaping on its prey. Still got some fight in you, huh? I'll teach you to be a good little fishy. Eat my invincible pork rib hammer. What? She raises a talisman-covered pig bone that she fished from the sewage earlier, high above her head. I've had it up to here with you. This is your fault, dude. What do you mean you've had it up to her? He rips the cloth off his face as he desperately tries to avoid the impending strike. His backward step just happens to coincide with the cloth landing on the ground, causing him to slip. Oh boy. Brother, those wounds are gonna go septic. You are so fucked. Sifu, sorry about that. Rest easy, I'll support you by catching ghosts. Chen, wrapped up like a mummy, lies on the bed with one leg strung up above him. He turns his face away from her, his tears and snot soaking into the pillow. The whole life's reputation down the drain in instants. God above, what do I owe you? A few million? You can't wait to take my life? I feel like his reputation got destroyed the moment he lit the place on fire. The quiet murmurs and the nurses float in from outside the ward.
Yes.
Like I said, this patient is you've got. I've never seen someone so respectful. He went to the cemetery last month to honor his ancestors and ended up cracking his head open on one of the graves. Ooh. Seems he's always doing good deeds. This time he ended up with a broken femur, apparently because he dove into the sewer after his grandma's dentures. I guess the heavens are on his side, though. Good people get what they deserve, and he's got such a sweet girl taking care of him. But you haven't eaten in days. How about a nice apple? She raises the peeled apple in her hands to his mouth, but his lips remain firmly sealed. I think 2.6 will be the same as like... No, 2.6 will be 4 weeks. They already released the thing for it. And the broadcast thing. They have that out now, and it lasts from the end of May to the start of June or July. which is a month. 2.7. I'm guessing 2.7 will also be 4 weeks. I'm thinking every non-limited and non-main story patch is going to be 4 weeks. Actually, just every non-limited patch will be 4 weeks, is my guess, if they're trying to catch up. I'm gonna chew you up, I swear it. Get out of here. Look, I'll admit it now, I can't handle this kind of calamity. I ain't teaching you anymore, got it? You think it's all fun and games still? I've already given you half my life, kiddo. I lost, you hear me? I didn't take on a student, I took on a walking catastrophe. Again, this is your fault, dog. And Anne remains silent as she places the fruit basket on the bedside table. Well, guess I'll head off now. Take care of yourself, Seafood. Knock, knock, knock. The hell do you want? If you're gonna go, just go. Mr. Chen? The nurse enters with a tray, a slight look of surprise on her face. That girl just now asked me to bring over your liquid meal. She said you'd rather take care of yourself. I get it. Proud men like you aren't the kind to ask for help. She bends down, wiping the tears and snot from his face. 3 months later. Oh, it's Willow's house. Look, even the Bagua mirror at the door is broken. This place definitely has some dark energy in it. Totally cursed. No wonder the rich guy spent all that money. Exorcists, priests, monks. He hired them all and still nothing worked. Now free from his bandages, Chen takes a drag from his cigarette and lets out a deep sigh. This time it's me and my master out on the hunt together. Nothing's gonna stop us, no ghost or god. What's this smug face? Not to mention that rich old grandpa gave us a bunch of money. Money makes the world go round, even for ghosts. Easy la. Chen raises a hand, flicks his cigarette to the ground, and snuffs it out beneath his flip-flop. This time I'm going solo. You wait for me outside, kiddo. Despite the pout of disappointment on her face, she obediently steps aside. You taking care of the logistics. Let's see if you're injured just healed. You really sure it's fine? Or we can swap places. If you're worried, I'll bring you bad luck. I can totally handle myself now. For the first time, he reaches out and places his palm on Anan's head. A real pain in the ass, kiddo. But as a master, letting my apprentice take the lead would be like abandoning all lessons of the past. This time I'll be wearing the 3 clarities bell. If you hear me ring it, pull the rope and bring me back up. If it doesn't work, you get yourself to safety. Got it? Anan gives a reluctant nod. Sure. Catch you later, kiddo. He quickly disappears into the darkness beyond the door. Half an hour passed. 1 hour passed. The sun descends from its place high in the sky, and Anan's shadow stretches longer and longer until it has almost completely vanished. Sifu. She bangs on the door, but there is no answer from the other side. Uh-oh. Young lady, I haven't come across palm lines like these for a long, long time. You've faced many calamities already, but your life force is more resilient than a 1,000-year-old tortoise. You're not like the rest of us. And the lily on your waist. An object of such extreme yin, even though its moment has not yet arrived. You've managed to bring it under perfect control. I have to admit, I'm quite amazed. My path is but a humble one. I can't do much to change your destiny. Another entry in Arcanus get employed. That's just what happens. We just employ children, also known as a child labor gotcha. Yeah, man. If they can move and, like, you know, if they have agency, then they can work, right? It's not what I wanted to ask, old man. I just want to know if I bring bad luck to people. If I'm their calamity, does that mean I have to stay away from them? Any way to, like, get rid of the bad luck I bring? You want to change someone else's destiny? Young Lady Karma will always catch up to you, no matter how strong your life force. Can't go against heaven and earth. It's best to just leave people to their own destiny.
And
Besides, if you're their calamity, that means there's a karmic connection between the two of you. They're the ones who have wronged you. There's no need to bring misfortune upon yourself. Because if you really think about a child's labor, yeah, exactly. It's just a more extreme form of child labor. Like, the kids have to work. They have to carry their weight. She clutches the protection amulet in her hand and shakes her head. I've made up my mind. No matter how tough my destiny gets, I'm not running away. And there's only one way forward. You'll need to stake your own life against the calamity you've drawn upon yourself. If your calamities intersect, you'll either both die or the slate will be wiped clean. But if you've made up your mind, so do exactly as I say. Carve a slit 3 kuns below the lower left section of your palm. Remember, once you do so, you must resolve your calamity before the cut heals and forms a scab. Otherwise... He suddenly falls silent. Probably has a trope name at this point. Oh. Anna stares at nail clippers in her hand, open the palm of her other hand, and counts 1, 2, 3 combs from her thumb, with her thumb. Hang on, Sifu. She grits her teeth and makes a deep cut, as deep a cut as she can bear to ensure she has the most possible time before it heals. A thick line of blood pours from the wound and drips onto the ground. Blip, blip, blip. She raises her head and crawls into the partially open, pitch-black cave. Probably has a trope name at this point. Something with description: a lot of fantasy child is uniquely qualified, has superpowers. And they suffer, right? That's just the chosen one, honestly. That's just the chosen one trope. A broken mirror, partially draped in a white cloth, stands in the darkness, mist gently rising from its surface. Oh, she's gonna make Kanye now, look at that. Shattered exorcism tools from past practitioners have been stacked in the corner by some hidden force, creating a massive, towering heap of debris. This blood, it's not dry yet. Is it Sifu's? She moves forward, tracing the twisting blood trail on the floor, weaving between the hallway to various rooms and back again. Then she feels her foot land on something. Is this Sifu's 3 clarity spell? The bell has been shattered, as though it were crushed by some horrifying force. She crushes down together fragments, but quickly uncovers a more terrifying truth. There's blood on the floor. It wasn't here before. This is still leaking from somewhere. What's with the continuous trail of this stuff? A spine-chilling wind sweeps in from behind. Something lured me here on purpose. Hello. Blood continues to ooze from the floor, and in the mirror before her, ghostly figures begin to form. The shonen protagonist, yeah. That's just called being in a young adult universe, yeah. Basically. Who's that creeping up behind me? She turns around only to find no one. Sifu, where are you? Can you hear me? The light bulb bursts and she's left totally in the dark. Crap. Looks like I've walked into a trap. She's sunglasses. She kneels down, spreads open a roll of blank yellow paper and smears it with blood, chanting softly under her breath. Holy yellow-robed warriors, sever these evil spirits, banish these demons. Those houses Kakani is opening. Crush the wicked, annihilate their kind, command the execution of evil, in accordance with the Jade Emperor's decree to cleanse the 3 realms. She knocks her teeth 3, 6, 12, 24, 36 times. The wicked spirits scream and howl as if the sound has pierced their eardrums, sending them writhing on the ground in agony. Looks like it's working, but why is my head so dizzy? Blood is still pouring out of her wound. It trickles down her palm and drips down to the floor. It's because I'm losing blood. But wait, it hasn't scabbed over yet. Great. See, for your calamity, there's still a chance. As her head grows lighter, she loses her balance and stumbles to the floor. On the walls and ceilings, arms begin to form, their deformed shapes reaching out towards her. Did you know that Lang Yue is mixed blood? She's mixed blood? That makes sense. Actually, that makes sense. Because I'm assuming Chang Lang's, they're like Chang Lang's descendants or something. I think someone mentioned. I think someone mentioned it. I just have terrible memory. Cause the troubles in Hong Kong makes us really for global journal. Yeah, it's all these old things. Amidst the darkness, the flower buds begin to tremble. An object of such extreme yin. So if I leave Lily out in the sun, will she develop wrong? That's right. Can't raise something like this through conventional methods. Don't listen to those old arcanists who still believe that yin must weaken, yang must strengthen. Nonsense. Yang is the ruler, yin is the subject. The subject can never surpass the ruler. When yang rises, it dominates its yin. When yin hides and dares not reveal itself, the spirits and ghosts remain concealed. This flower? Only when you reach a place where yin spirits linger will it bloom. Oh, here we go. Creepy baby. The bud gradually opens up, unveiling the stigma at its center. Burp. And why? Don't like that. Hungry, hungry. At the center of the lily, a petite, delicate head sways happily in the wind. The glow from the lily surrounds her, creating a barrier that keeps the evil and the darkness at bay. Abated, the churning, chaotic mass whispers and shivers. Or Lily. Eat, eat, fun, fun.
Oh, 翻工啦
Ghoulies. Alright,
！Easy 啦
easy
Thunder
love.
Talisman Scientific Version Thunder to me
Right.
It's a tough easy 啦
The tough one,
唔該
boss.
晒 Lily 哈 朱古力 check 保鮮紙 check easy 啦朱古力 check easy 啦
陰森森，黑媽媽，盞燈是明是
I was, at first I was worried they dodge like in VM. Yo, yeah, no, that would be so good. I hate that mechanic so much, man.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
This is a place Anan will never think to look. He feels confident about that. He walks out through the back door, flicking a cigarette butt under his flip-flop and stomping it out. He knows Anan's heart well by now. Thanks for taking the hit for me, kiddo. I'll burn some spirit money for you after your death. He steps past the spirit summoning banner stuck by the door, waves his hand, and exits. See that blindfool I've outsmarted destiny. This guy's just kind of a piece of shit. Living in fear. I'm assuming there's 8 in this one, right? Worse than fear itself is what hasn't yet arrived. The night before I left the country, I kept thinking, once I get there, I'll be able to break free from my calamity once and for all. This time, I'll start fresh, open an exorcism agency in Los Angeles, and live a decent life. Life better than I've ever lived before. No more lying around on old newspapers. No more eating half-cooked food. No more looking in the mirror to find this stubbled face staring back at me every day. No more stinking, worn-out shirts. Yes, AIDS. Okay. I made contact with the local paranormal affairs bureau over there. They've been looking for a Chinese exorcist.
What if?
I forgot something. I forgot that when you reach a certain age, you realize there are bigger things to fear than ghosts. This is the bar in 2.1. You remember Tony? No, seriously, wasn't this Chinese guy first got here? He had a backpack full of toys and stuff, and he said we'd clear out the whole haunted house all by his damn self. One time, I had a spirit director in my hand, and he asked if I was talking on the phone. I'm telling you, it's like he's crawled straight out of a cave. He sets down his beer and waves his arms around as he nears the caveman, causing his drinking mates to burst into laughter. Hey, Chen, come over here. Get your little wooden sword and bell. Show him your moves. In the corner, Chen sits with his head down, his fist clenched. Ignore him, Chen. Tony's been pickling his brains since he was old enough to drink. We all know you've got your own methods. You just need some time to prove them. I should mention that at 7 you should read enemies before the fight for some extra. Okay, 7. Alright. I mean those 7 star steps or whatever it's called? Guy looks like he's trying to walk the catwalk or something. Quit yanking my chain, buddy. The casual racism, actually, yeah. We've given him more than enough time, years even, and the only thing he's gotten better at is making us laugh. I mean, seriously, is there anything he can do? I'm leaving. See you tomorrow. As he stands, the others fall silent, their eyes following him as he leaves. Then another round of laughter erupts. Ah, Ruth, I'll never get tired of seeing you try to play the Good Samaritan. Backs me up every time. Serious, Tony. We finally got someone around who could bring a little entertainment around here, and you want to chase him off? Besides, he makes dealing with stuff in Chinatown a hell of a lot easier. You probably heard there's a new exorcism agency in Chinatown. The same Pavlov mention's already made contact with the girl who opened it. Gave her the green light. Oh no, she's here. Her stuff's the real deal too. Makes Chen's stunts look even crazier. Not even the people down in Chinatown buy what he's selling anymore. What's her name? It's kind of weird. She's called Anne Lee. There she is. Like she's following them. I heard the whole thing from the doorway, but I knew I had no choice, so I made my way back to my place down the street. The irony of this whole thing is that this might be the very reason I became an exorcist. I fear poverty way more than ghosts. I fear sickness. I fear their stares. I fear being judged. I fear disappointment. I fear people. I fear that if I leave the bureau, I'll be right back at square one. Title drop, Absolute Cinema. That wasn't the title drop, was it? I'm standing at a crossroads, knowing that if I just turn the corner, I'll be right there in Chinatown, where Arcanus and humans live side by side. Still, I choose not to go. Just keep moving forward, always forward. No looking back, no left or right turns. I can feel so many eyes on me, destiny looming over my head, so I don't look back. I just keep running and running. I know she's on my tail again. I know my calamity isn't through with me yet. I've got to keep running. Escape is the only way forward. Be comfortable. Don't ever think you're safe. Don't indulge in pleasure. It'll make you complacent and destroy in the end. Your punishment will come soon enough. Your calamity isn't over yet. Just right up ahead. Right into it. Don't breathe. Can't breathe yet. Ah. I woke up that night drenched in sweat. The nightmare still fresh in my mind. Then I made my decision. I had to kill Anne Lee with my own 2 hands. Yep, that sounds about right. Ruth, Tony, it's Chen. You guys got time. I have a way to help you clean Chinatown. Meet me at the lighthouse tomorrow at 3 p.m. This is played in size, yeah. Neither valor nor heroism. A draw isn't equal to half a loss. She lifts her chin, finding a stubbled face and a pair of weary, sunken eyes before her. The man's collar is stained yellow with neck grease. As he crouches, his grimy underwear peeks out from his slouchy pants. One hand scratches an ankle to a foot jammed in a loose and tattered flip-flop.
Huh?
Sifu. Looks like all that spirit money I burned was for nothing. I didn't expect you to be so full of life. His deep dark eye sockets are like pits, the blood vessels in his eyes like spider webs. Why can't you just give me some peace, kiddo? He pulls out a chair and sits across from her as though preparing for an interrogation. His gaze pierces through her like he's searching for the answer to Destiny's final riddle. I've already left everything behind. Can't you just let me get on with my life? Can't you show a little mercy? He rips off his toupee, revealing the balding head beneath it. I ain't got a good night's sleep for years. My yang is all faded. A non-stop spiritual possession. The doctors say my kidneys are failing. Like I'm some old geezer already.
Now?
And now, here you are, still working against me. You followed me all the way to Chinatown just so you could nab my little slice of the pie. Why do you have to mean everything? Yeah, I've done wrong, and yeah, I created this karma. Don't you think I've been through enough? Haven't I already paid the price? Why is it that you could climb out of that well I could never climb into? Why is it that you can do all the things I had to fight so hard for, and all without breaking a sweat? But Sifu, there wasn't really anything in the well. He chuckles quietly. You know where 13 holy exorcism techniques came from, my man? 13 people, 13 Taoist brothers died at the bottom of that well, all for the sake of earning a living as exorcists. You say there's nothing in that well. You think their deaths and mine are nothing but a joke, right? For years I lived in fear, never once enjoying a single moment of peace. The knife clutched in Chen's hand quivers. Every night a little more of my hair falls out. Exorcism is all I have left. That blind fool told me you're my calamity, but all you needed to do was ring the bell and I would have finally had peace. Peace from all this fear. Then seeing you come out of that well without so much as a scratch, I couldn't stand it. Why, I thought, why is this happening to me?
Why?
How could someone like you just step over the bodies of my brothers like that and tell me how easy it all was? Why does a little kid like you get to surpass me? Is this really my destiny? But Anne, her arms bound, looks bewildered.
Huh? What'd you say?
If something's hard to do, does that make it something to be proud of? Just because I got out of the well doesn't mean I have to look all sad and gloomy. I'm not gonna do that. You're more ghoulish than any ghost out there. You're not even human. I don't care how many people didn't make it out of your well. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just trying to get paid. I'm not gonna walk around like I'm some kind of big deal. I don't have any big dreams and all that may the peace be with us crap. Not interested. I don't want to bother with learning kung fu or whatever. I'm just gonna take the easiest, happiest, and most fun road. See, you keep saying that you've never been down to the bottom of the well, but I think you've got it wrong. She shakes her head, slipping her hands through the rope. The Lee peeks up behind her, its tongue sticking out. Ken recoils in terror, his chair tilting back and sending him crashing to the ground. The knife slips out of his hand and slides to Annen's feet.
Guys, Lily!
Annen gets up, stretching lazily. Turns out I slip for exorcisms, and I'm not a fan of making enemies. Seifu, why'd you have to make this so hard? Ghosts, those balls of energy, they don't explain why they do what they do. It's just that when people die, their spirits stay frozen in that moment. Pesky spirits, they don't care about right or wrong. Seifu, you think you've never been to the bottom of the well, but you've been down there all this time, haven't you? Your fear is fear itself. From the moment you decided not to go down the well, it took root in your heart. You always call me your calamity, but when I was busy cleaning your karma for you, you were the one who ran away. Her expression turned somber. You're full of it. I don't believe you. I don't believe a word of it. You think I'm stupid. He's casting a both card post cook. Yeah, it's so fucking over. That's a 3-star card. This new information and his lingering sense of morality make him hesitate. You're gonna help me with my calamity. Even ghosts wouldn't believe that, Annan. From the very start, it was your fear that made all this happen. I can't be bothered to explain, Seifu. I don't get your fear. Just like I'll never understand why I should feel guilty for doing the things I do so easily. 3 days to death. Always surprised me about her. I get that she's free-spirited, but that often disapproval of the Foundation goes further. Kind of, yeah, but I think just the fact that the Foundation is kind of antithetical to her whole everything, you know what I mean? Like all the regulations and rules. She scratches her head in frustration. This is already more than she's willing to deal with. So all I know for sure is you've gotten this far. If you're really suffering, if you're really struggling... He sends a knife flying towards him with a kick. Seifu, you've always wanted to be rid of me, right? You think I'm your calamity, and that me being around is the reason why things aren't working out for you. I'm your fear, aren't I? He can't deny it. He picks up the knife. Well then, go ahead. Take me out. Don't chicken out now, Seifu. Don't fall for those grand speeches and empty gestures. Don't be scared anymore. People always talk about what's right and wrong, but if you don't listen to them, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not one of those psychology geeks at Laplace. I don't understand what you're going through, and I can't feel what you're feeling, so get rid of me. Or are you going to keep running? Are my words going to make you hesitate again? If you do, I'll call the Foundation to come catch you. I'm a model citizen, after all. You can't make a cow drink water if it refuses to lower its head. Her eyes flash with a sudden intensity. Aura-farming, yeah. Don't try to make up with your so-called idea of justice, Seifu. Just keep doing your thing. He is momentarily stunned and sighs, realizing how light the knife feels in his hand. You really are one strange kid. Still, you've done me a solid. He digs the blade into his palm, blood trickling between his fingers. It falls onto the yellow talismans placed on the ground.
Huh?
More soul summoning, Seifu? So old school. Don't worry, I'll catch a couple of them. Might just be enough to cover the electricity bill for the fridge. He falls to his knees, his hand clasped to his mouth, but a grayish-green slime forces his way out through his fingers nonetheless. Ew. He's crazy the most lovely, best way possible, yeah. Oh, that wasn't a soul summoning. Soul guidance. See if we'll keep doing this and you'll shorten your life. Yeah, I think he's done with life, dog. I think he wants out. Don't forget to read right. Panic makes her hesitate. He wipes the slime from his mouth with the slightest sign of hesitation. You ready, kiddo? See if we already all had it figured out, huh? In too deep to back out now. She lets out a deep breath. Then a wide, carefree smile forms on her face, just as it did the first time we saw her.
Ah, find the one.
Action!
Neuroscience Exorcism Office, action!
Yeah, Science Exorcism Office. Associate... Oh, that's the members. A smile is behind a smile. Oh, are they dead? He killed them, I'm assuming, and turned them into ghosts. I mean, they mentioned the drooping Yataveo. There's Yataveo again. This is the it's a tree spirit. Tanana Yataveo. So something can move with the powerful goes through possessions, but the cost of the summer's lifespan. So with karmic ties that had bound him for years, he wagered everything one final gamble. Yeah. It's a sign for both these guys. It's about to see her level from the ceiling in. Not you two again. What do you want? Get lost. You really think we're just waiting around for you to save us? Enough talk, Tony. Chen won't be able to hold him off for long. The effect will wear off soon. Move aside. Don't worry about it. After he's dead, we can make up whatever story we want. See, fool. Easy la. I'm in love. Yeah, her voice is so fun, man. Why are they dodging? Stop dodging.
It's a tough one, but copy that. Ha! Ha! Chocolate check. 好先 easy 啦。
Easy la. Easy la. Yeah, I'm gonna euphoria her. She's great fun. Oh, they're dead. Oh no. How tragic. But wasting our time and hurry up. I will take back what's mine. Turns like a rabid dog. He's out of control. We need to fall back. Most racist thing. See, that's a Veo.
It's a tough copy that. Crickets
And 3 times Johnny has an alter ego. Johnny 3 times, yeah. Oh, that's what the sprite was. Right. I couldn't place it. Easy la. Hurry makes her incantation might Helen. Okay. I don't know what it does. I have no idea what she does. Or who she's even used with.
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
Oh, got a shield, dang.
Copy that. It's a tough one, boss. Crackers and fireworks. Thunder Talisman Scientific Version. Copy that. Easy la. Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
Ugh. You look much better as a human. Sorry, but this is the last time. Very good. Didn't see that coming. With some proper etiquette and expected rewards may follow. Gloria gives herself and the character in front of a free card upgraded and altered turns. Also, everyone in the party can learn if poison burn, and it's kind of funny actually. Oh wait, does that mean she does go well with Noir then for the debuffs? We spoke to the other 2 members of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, and they've confirmed that they were part of the trap your Sifu set up. He brought them in to force you out of Chinatown. It's an amazing support for rank up, yeah.
You know what?
Also, the staff handling the case report has made it clear that they disapprove of your actions. They say you should have taken persuasive measures rather than escalating the conflict. She's not an employee, dog. She doesn't need to listen. Regardless, those 3 troublemakers are down at the police station right now, thanks to your help. Although I have to say, it took me some time to convince them to go there willingly. What? Convince them? What did he do? Joshua. She rolls her eyes. So where's my reward for handling the case? You guys better not back out on your word. And don't go thinking you'll get a discount. Not raising my prices is already enough of a special offer for my regulars. She tilts her head, a dark shadow falling on her face as she glares at him like an angry ghost. Here. And then the anecdote. Yeah. Oh, welcome in, Decaf. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Decaf streams Reverse as well, everybody. He's on Twitch. And they're on Twitch. I don't know how to do... Is the shoutout thing just something I can do on Twitch, or do I need to set something up for that? And while with Loggerhead, with Stack Ninja, you can turn into a lot of Petrify. Oh, Petrify, huh? Shut up, Mercer, for the day eating dinner. Oh, I hope you had a good stream. Hell yeah. After red packet is dropped into her hands. How Josh is with Team Timekeeper. Josh is, I think he's like under her jurisdiction because that's how they chose to punish him, but I think he's still like working for Foundation stuff. Just the slash version if you haven't set up anything else. Let me see. So it's like, it's /SO, right? That work? I don't know if that works. I don't know how to use, I don't know how to use Twitch. No idea. Oh, shout out. Shout out. Did that work? I have no idea. I'm so sorry, I don't know how this thing works, man. A hefty red packet is dropped into her hands.
Oh, this is new.
Madame Z told me that this is a custom where you're from. Yeah. I'll figure out Twitch at some point. I don't really. It's not really my main one. My main platform. The logistics department didn't have any clue about this red packet. Of course. So it took me a while to track it down myself. The shadow lifts and a golden light flashes in her eyes. Oh man. She hooks her arms around his shoulder as though they're old friends.
Whoa.
Been loving her watching. Yeah. I put in some of them. I put work in. Others are just kind of. Doesn't know about red envelopes. I know what red envelopes are. Free money, right? No need to be so polite with me. So thanks so much, boss. I wish everyone at the St. Pablo Foundation fortune, success, and everything. Any of you at the foundation can visit whenever you want, especially Madame Z. I hope she can come. She comes over for tea when she's free. Or a PD. Oh. Making blogs and blogs. She doesn't really have. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Like when your memory is so short, I guess it doesn't really matter. As she speaks, she turns and cracks open the red packet, taking a sneaky peek before slipping into her pocket, relieved. Orpedia, whatever you need, you can count on the Neoscience Exorcism office to come through for you. Fair for Marcus. Reminds me, there are a few things I need you to clear up.
Huh?
Which has been polite. Something seriously up already. She turns her head and mutters quietly to herself. I've heard that where you're from, master-apprentice loyalty is key. Once a master, always a father, right? But you sent your own Sifu to jail, and you seem totally fine with it. You got me with that one. Well, I'm not judging you. This is just my own personal curiosity speaking. Her smile vanishes. I think it's because he finally said thank you. That scruffy Sifu who only ever saw me as calamity. He told me, thank you for pulling me out of the well, kiddo. I think deep down he was actually happy too. All this sappy stuff in broad daylight so cringy, boss.
Huh?
You've lost me a bit. What do you mean by the bottom of the well? She waves the question off and turns to leave.
Oh,
Figure it out yourself, buddy. I'm out of here. And Enley's so cool, man. Hang on, why do I get the feeling I've forgotten something? I'm curious to know if Noir's character story also has like this like subplot of parental figures, because we've already had that with her and with Liang Yue as well. Even if he's not actually her father, right? But like it's a quote unquote parent figure. Ann's brisk pace stands in stark contrast to that of the Overwork Foundation staff. Oh, Marcus time. Yeah, okay, it's Marcus. Look at that. She's from the same place as Madame Z. Breathe, Marcus. It's just like any other conversation. She musters her courage and stands in front of Anne. What's up, pretty lady? Kang Hei Fat Choi. Oh no.
Huh? What'd you
Real?
say?
Who taught you that? Anne moves back a step. The unexpected greeting is like an ambush, the kind that breaks empty-pocketed adults into a cold sweat. Anyway, you shouldn't be saying that to me. I'm not old enough to be giving out red packets yet. You chose the wrong girl. Started the anecdote. Right, the landlady. Wait, what about the landlady? She wasn't brought up again, was she? Her gaze carries a pure innocence, her large, confused eyes glimmer like those of an abandoned critter peering out from a cardboard box. Anan tries to ignore them, but they have already taken effect. Oh, fine. Honghae fat choi. He forgot about her. Oh, that's what he forgot about. Oh no. She's just dead. She reluctantly pulls a bill from the red packet and solemnly hands it over to Marcus. I remember wishing my boss then putting a red picture of a red envelope in the application. Oh no. Free money, let's go. That's all I'm giving you, got it? Not a single penny more. She scurries away as if escaping a tiger's den, leaving a cloud of dust in her wake. Marcus remains frozen in place, unsure of what just happened. What? Marcus. Hello would have sufficed. Oh, yeah, there we are. Amid sorrowful cries in the hallway, there is a rhythmic thumping sound. Residents are huddled together, whispering among themselves. Told you, ever since that girl disappeared, this place has been cursed. Just listen to that noise. Being stingy with money is so real. I mean, she's basically just working, like, for, like, paycheck to paycheck, right? Is what the sense I get. I had landlady got so spooked by the ghost inside that she lost her mind. That's why she hasn't been around to collect the rent in a while. That's alright then. No landlady, no rent. He lights the spirit money in his hand and offers several bows to the ghost. Thanks for the favor, ghost buddy. You just stay put, and we'll keep you well fed and as comfortable as we can. Leisurely footsteps echo from afar, accompanied by casual whistling. What's with all the commotion today? Looks like we've got some new business coming our way.
Neoscience Exorcism Office! Action!
Action! Call back to Marcus. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Marcus to show up of all people. What the heck? I really like this one. This is such a good anecdote, man. I really want to go to Nora's. She's not dead. She just needs therapy. Yeah, clearly. I wanna do Nora's and see if she also has parental themes, because that's the video I'm working on right now. I was initially just gonna have it be only Marcus, or not Marcus. Sorry. What's her name? Liang's character story, but now that we have Anan, I might be able to tie it in, which means it's gonna take fucking longer, man. Lark. Oh, for sure, decaf. We're pretty much over or done anyways. It's 6 in the morning. I have to go to bed. What happened after I sent 2.0? So basically the mentor guy, her master, tried to kill her. He was not too keen on the idea that she is basically it's like they're fated to cross paths, and every time they do, she kind of ruins his life a little bit. So at a certain point, he was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna kill her and be done with it. But she convinced him otherwise by beating the hell out of him. Easy la. Question mark out of 10. Oh man, that was a good one. Let me check here real quick. Nope, not that. Similar to Regulus. Yeah. Oh, anecdotes. This will be the last thing to do before I go to bed, because I don't know if you can see. Okay, you can't see the window from there, but the sun is well up and at him. Oh, Mesmer's was good. Mesmer's was very good. Eternities I really liked as well. Eric's, of course. I don't know where I would put it between those three, though. Among those three. It's definitely one of the top 4. I still think I like Eric's the most out of all of them. I think it goes above Eternities, which would have been second. No. It's gonna be Eric's, then Mesmer's, and then Anan's, and then Eternities. I think that's how we're doing it. Yeah.
I'm already awake. The
That
only
was
reason
a
I
really good
haven't
anecdote.
gotten out of bed is...
I like that a
Oh,
lot.
you see, us machines still...
I haven't done alarm sounds either. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh, and this as well. Oh man. Wait, when does this end actually? If your enemy's bond nearly maxed out. For what? Huh? What? Wait, what do you mean about her bond? Most of my characters have maxed bond, nearly maxed bond. Not that. Nearly max bond. Top easy. Top 3 easy. Yeah, actually though. Let's see. Let's see my bonds real quick. Okay, so everyone I currently have in isn't maxed out. Oh, I have to put Nor in. Shit. Okay. Nor, Rabies, and the Fool, I think. Yeah, just those three. Outside of the thing. YouTube has been eating up so many comments. Yeah, I don't know what it is with YouTube, man. YouTube is a pain in the ass. You should know that Nor... Oh, how short is the story? Is Nor's story? Because if it's short enough, then next stream, we can do that, and I can finally get to, like, all this other stuff. Is there anything time-sensitive for Critter Crash or, alarms? Or can I just do them all in one go? We'll go out for more. Because if it's quick, and then I can just do, like, the stuff I've been neglecting. All my characters have max bond, including 9. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Well, we're getting there. Alright. I'm probably not gonna stream again this week. Probably next week for Noir. Because I have things that I want to get done.
I'm already awake. The only reason I haven't gotten out of bed is...
probably Monday or something next week, early next week, so I can, if it has stuff for the video, I can include that. 7 parts, so about an hour-ish. A little less. A little more, I mean. Yeah, okay, in that case, if we actually start early for once and I don't have to keep delaying, and I had so much to do today, it was fucked. But yeah, if we can get started early next week, then we can probably get through Crash and whatchamacallit. The only time I get it up for Anecdote missions or Innocent Sword is called... Okay, I see. Because I know, the Critter thing has like a daily thing. I don't know if that matters, or if I can still get all the rewards regardless. Because I don't know what this is. I don't know what that's telling me. And I don't even know what this is. I haven't looked into it at all. Alright. We're gonna call it for the day because I need to go to bed. Yeah, that was a good story. I will see you guys on the next one. The video I'm working on probably won't be out until the end of the patch-ish, most likely. Just because I want to see Noir's thing first. I need to pick this up 3 times, hell yeah. My jukebox is level 16. What am I at? I'm at 76. Oh, you mean on this thing? Yeah, no, I don't do daily logins all the time. Like, if I don't feel like logging in, I just won't, because otherwise I get burned out. Which I don't want to happen. Okay. So if I don't feel like logging, I just won't.
Let's start with the real treat. Sourdough.
Daily mission. Okay, I see.
And
okay.
Cactus
I'm gonna call it. I will see you all on the next one.
Relax, Lathan.
And
you've got this.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. All right. Bye.
Mess up today.
Actually, wait. Let's see if there's anyone to rate it to. Is anyone online right now? Reverse 1999. Live. There's no... Oh, that's me. Whoops. Sure, there's someone here doing... Verse... I don't know if there's English, though. Hang on. Why do I still get ads? Holy shit. Say something. Nope. That's not English.
It took me so long to prepare my costume when I went as Joan from The Passion of Joan of Arc. First, I put on a straw-braided crown, then a ring on my finger.
Oh, this is okay. Yeah, no, nothing to do.
Then I'd say the classic line.
Is anyone even on Twitch aside from Vito? I don't think so.
I pray that I
Alright, looks like there's no one to read to. Okay.
Consecrated ground.
Okay. Bye everybody. Susie was I saw. I caught a little bit of that stream. Okay. Bye. Yeah.